December 21st, 2012. Daybreak doesn't come. Instead, all is dark. The world has come to an end. Nostradamus speaks in cryptic terms of a time period of grave danger. There is a hymn that has been handed down through the years, transcending racial boundaries and generations. Amazing Grace. The first step in creating a new e-newsletter is to set up its details. The title of your e-newsletter will serve as the title in your archive for your future reference. It will also serve as the default subject line when delivering your email. As a terrestrial creature who in his waking hours is accustomed to light, man has little appreciation of lifestyles that must cope with continual darkness. Yet, that is precisely what life would be like in the world's oceans were it not for bioluminescence. Want to know an inside secret? The person you write your business plan for is you, not your banker. Banks use their own objective criteria to make money lending decisions. Of course, your banker will note that you do have a business plan, which definitely counts in your favor. The Love Boat sets sail each week on a romantic and hilarious voyage with a roster of celebrity guest stars and a lovable crew at the helm. Captain Steubing and daughter Vicky, Gopher, Doc, and Isaac, and of course, bubbly cruise director Julie McCoy.
The streetcar, in the few places where it still exists today, bears scant resemblance to the trolleys that ran almost everywhere at the turn of the century. They worked their way into America's hearts, but more than that, they provided a form of transportation that made modern urban growth possible. They truly were the cars that built our cities. Besides leading a cat or two astray, curiosity has done pretty well for us. But now curiosity has hit a wall of information. Our so-called information age creates more knowledge every day than we can possibly process. But mountains of cold hard facts are still, well, cold and hard, and not at all satisfying. Cattle. These are Mitan cattle, and they are indigenous only to this area. Rather than keep these cattle for farm work or for their milk, they are left to roam free on the land. But each and every animal has a specific owner. A newborn calf was discovered in the hills and was brought to the home of its owner. It's so that the calf can be named. This is a time that Tanha can be of help to the villagers. Scientists believe some people are predisposed to bipolar disorder. New research suggests a stressful life event may alter the delicate balance of neurotransmitter chemicals in the brain. Too much of one chemical, too little of another can trigger periods of wild and inappropriate behavior, followed by deep despair. The future workplace of 2012 will be different for different types of companies that we believe fall into 4 groups. Eclectic companies focus on individuals. They are rapidly growing, relatively small companies. They are creative, casual, and urban, where ideas and tight cash flow sometimes trump aesthetics.
It's the most complex machine on the planet, the North American power grid. But after a century of providing electricity far and wide, the aging system is straining under our exploding need for more power. Can this intricate system, born in the 19th century, keep up with modern demand? Beverly Hills 90210 was the first of the primetime teen soaps to dominate television in the late 90s. The series followed a close group of friends who attended the same high school in the posh 90210 zip code. For generations, Americans have worked to ensure that their children's lives will be better than their own, and education has long been considered the key to success. Meet Becky. She's a $1 million producer. Like you, she has to keep lots of balls in the air, stay focused, and budget her time, money, and energy. Becky counts on top-notch marketing materials to always look her professional best. Right now, our healthcare system is sick. Something designed to keep us all healthy is doing quite the opposite. The system has become snarled, strangling when it should strengthen, neglecting when it should nurture. And only by looking in the mirror can we really fix what is wrong. In a world without XBRL, the creation and sharing of financial information is an extremely difficult task. If, for example, one accountant wanted to send another accountant some financial information, that should be a piece of cake, right? Wrong. Service, in the truest sense of the word, is not simply about what you do, it is also about why you do it. This is the spirit of service that exemplifies the men and women who have come to be known as the greatest generation.
We are living in a time of unprecedented change. Today's generation of professionals use revolutionary technologies to access unlimited information, anytime, anywhere. In Eastern Europe, 250 years ago, a teacher known as the Baal Shem Tov created a new form of Judaism. It was called Hasidism, or loving kindness. Devoted to joy, optimism, and spirituality, it soon had millions of followers. The Zambazi's birthplace is hidden by thick forests in the highlands of northwestern Zambia, nearly 5,000 feet above sea level. These hills have a profound impact on much of southern Africa. Here, the trade winds from the northern and southern hemispheres converge, then build as thunderstorms above a land that's ruled by water. Lead spacewalker on the mission is astronaut John Grunsfeld. Passionate about astronomy and exploring, he's been drawn to science his entire life. An astrophysicist, former chief scientist of NASA, and avid mountain climber, Grunsfeld has been to Hubble twice before, but this mission will be his biggest challenge yet. Officials from NATO are helping investigate the DDoS attack on Estonia, which calls the event nothing less than an act of war. In fact, even though Russia has denied any official involvement, it could go down as the first ever cyber war between nations.